Who is not sick in this world? Talking on human brokenness, hidden struggles, and healing. The question that disturbs peace. Look around you today. That person smiling. That one laughing loudly. That other one dancing it away. That one posting success online. That one who looks confident, composed, and untouchable. Let me ask you a simple question, and a disturbing one at that. Who is not sick in this world? Who is not sick in this world? Not just physically sick, emotionally sick, mentally exhausted, spiritually confused, financially anxious, rationally wounded, and privately grieving. If sickness simply means something is not whole, then the truth is this: almost everyone is carrying something. Almost everyone is carrying a burden. And the older you get, the more you realize adulthood is not about being free from struggles and worries. It is about learning how to carry it quietly and peaceably along all day long. The world we live in rewards performance. The world we live in rewards strength. The world we live in rewards certainty. The world we live in rewards composure. But it rarely rewards honesty. So people perform strength while bleeding internally. Yes. So people perform strength while bleeding internally. And the tragedy is we begin to believe the performance is real. Yes, we begin to believe the performance is real. So again, I may dare to ask, who is not sick in this world? Who is not sick in this world? I pause to get answer from you. Think about it honestly, but passionately. The culture of hiding. We live in a world that teaches one dangerous habit. One dangerous habit. And this is called hiding. We hide everything. We hide pain behind productivity. the busier we are, the less we have to feel. Yes, the busier we are, the less we have to feel. We hide depression behind jokes. Many of us do. The loudest in the room is sometimes the loneliest at home at night. Believe you me. We hide fear behind confidence. Yes, we hide fear behind confidence. The most self-assured person I admire may rehearse conversations in their head for hours before speaking. Yes, they do. We hide loneliness behind noise. This is everyday occurrence. We are always connected, but rarely known. We hide failure behind boastfulness. We hide shame behind pride. Yes, we hide shame behind pride. Social media has amplified this culture of hiding in our modern times. Hiding everything. Social media shows us how to hide, how to continue hiding. It shows us perfect bodies. It shows us perfect careers. It shows us perfect relationships. It shows us perfect homes, but no home is perfect on earth. It shows us perfect millionaires, but millionaires are crying behind the doors. But behind closed doors, marriages are fragmenting as they are fragile. They are breaking apart. Students are overwhelmed. Parents are grossly exhausted. Yes, parents are exhausted. Leaders are lonely among the crowd. Entrepreneurs are anxious for capital, anxious for profit, anxious for interest. Faithful people are becoming faithless. Faithful people are doubting. Lovers are separating and breaking apart. Yes, they are breaking apart. Hopes are quietly turning into despair. And despair into disdain. The world has become skilled at curation of every problem. We curate happiness. We also curate unhappiness. We curate confidence. We curate lack of confidence. We curate strength. We curate lack of strength. But curation is not wholeness. Curation is not wholeness. Curation is a facade. And comparison to curated lives is one of the fastest ways to feel defective. Yes, it's one of the fastest ways to feel defective. So again, honestly, I ask again, who is not sick in this world? Who is not sick in this world? Invisible sickness. Some sicknesses don't show on x-rays. Some don't show on ultrasounds. Anxiety doesn't bleed. Yes, anxiety doesn't bleed. Trauma doesn't swell. Yes, trauma doesn't swell. Grief doesn't always cry. Grief is most times silent. Burnout doesn't collapse immediately. It exists and persists. There are people functioning at high levels while internally deteriorating. You can attend meetings while breaking inside. You shout and boast loudest while breaking to pieces inside. You can smile at dinner while silently grieving. Yes, you smile while silently grieving. You can achieve success while battling emptiness, while battling sickness, while battling cancer, while battling fibroid. Some people are sick with regrets. Regret over missed opportunities. Regret over wrong decisions. Regret over everything. Regret over words they cannot take back. Regret over silence they cannot make louder. Some are sick with unforgiveness. Yes, you heard me right, unforgiveness. Holding pain like a badge for decades, for centuries. Carrying anger like armor, ready to attack. But armor gets heavy. It gets heavy and weary with time. Some are sick with comparison, which is the rave of the moment. Scrolling through lives they believe are better than theirs. Yes. Scrolling through lives they believe are better than theirs. Measuring their behind the scenes against someone else's highlight reel. Yes. Some are sick with fear of failure. Yes. Some are sick with fear of failure. Others are sick with fear of success. Others are sick with fear of success. Yes, fear of success. And I repeat, fear of success. This is because success brings visibility, and most people are not prepared for it. And visibility brings exposure, maximum exposure. And exposure threatens control. Yes, it does. But perhaps the most dangerous of all the sicknesses, is believing you are the only one struggling. Believing you are the only one in a sick bed. Believing you are the only one in isolation. And isolation magnifies pain. Silence distorts perspective. You are not weak for hurting. Yes, you are not weak for hurting. You are human and only being human. And humanity includes fracture and fragility. The great illusion that we exist with. Everyone has it together, not me. That is the greatest illusion. Let me free you from something now, at this moment. That confident person is scared too. That rich man worries too, just like those who don't have. The educated person doubts also. Yes, he doubts. The spiritual person struggles too. Yes, they do struggle. The strong person cries too. Yes, he cries. The disciplined person breaks also. Sometimes he breaks down also. But note, everyone has a silent battle inwardly. Everyone has a silent battle inwardly. An unresolved question. An unresolved question. An unresolved why. A private insecurity. Yes, everyone has it. A conversation they are afraid to have with another person. Yes. A dream they haven't started. A dream they haven't started. A wound they don't discuss with friends, with confidence. A challenge yet unmet. A challenge yet unmet. Life is not divided into strong people and weak people. Yes, life is not divided into strong people and weak people. Life is divided into those who admit they are hurting. You heard me right. Those who admit they are hurting and those who pretend they are not. Those who admit they are hurting and those who pretend they are not. Maturity is not pretending you have no cracks. Maturity is not pretending you have no cracks. It is understanding how to live well with the cracks. Yes. Healing begins with honesty. Healing in everything begins with honesty. However, honesty requires vulnerability. And vulnerability feels dangerous. Yes, it does. Because once you admit you are hurting, you risk being seen. You risk being exposed. You risk being judged. But being seen is often the doorway to healing. Let people see you. Let people see your heart. What if sickness is part of the human story? What if sickness is part of the human race? What if being sick doesn't mean you are broken beyond wellness? What if being sick doesn't mean you are broken beyond repair? What if being poor doesn't mean you are broken beyond being rich? Yes. What if being poor doesn't mean you are broken beyond being rich? What if being lonely doesn't mean you are unlovable? What if being lonely doesn't mean you are unlovable? What if being unsure doesn't mean you are incapable? What is being unsure doesn't mean you are incapable. What if it means you are growing, you are maturing, you are gaining experience, you are learning. Yes, you are changing for better. You are becoming aware. You are becoming a grown-up. Now, pain teaches depth. You heard me right. Pain teaches depth. Struggle builds compassion. Pain teaches depth. Struggle builds compassion. Weakness invites connection. The people who understand others deeply are really those who have never suffered. We've all suffered in one way or the other. Let's face it, we all have suffered. They are those who have suffered. Some of the strongest individuals you admire once doubted themselves. Yes, they once doubted themselves to the point of giving up. Some of the most financially secure people you envy now once worried about basic survival, basic physiological needs. Yes, they once did. Some of the emotionally stable people you know once went through seasons of chaos, seasons of confusion, seasons of breaking down, seasons of separation. They did not become strong by avoiding sickness. They did not become strong by avoiding sickness. They became strong by facing sickness. Yes, they became strong by facing sickness. They did not become wealthy by avoiding poverty. They did not become wealthy by avoiding poverty. They became wealthy by confronting lack, by confronting poverty. They did not become secure by avoiding uncertainty. Yes, they did not become secure by avoiding uncertainty. They become secure by surviving it. Yes, they did. Healing does not erase history. Healing develops history. Healing transforms history. Healing makes history real. Healing brings history to our real life. Healing is a journey, not a performance. Healing is a journey, not a performance. So I dare to ask again, who is not sick in this world? And the answer is not one. Not me and not you. And that is depressing. Yes, it is depressing. But it is also liberating to know that no one that is not sick. Because if everyone is carrying something, then I don't have to pretend, and you don't have to pretend. But you don't have to rush your healing. You don't have to carry everything alone. Yes, you don't have to carry everything alone. Your pain does not disqualify you because everyone has one pain or the other. Your struggle does not define you. Your struggles help to shape you. Your sickness is not your identity. Your sickness is a passing phase. It is a season of your life. Yes, your sickness is a season of your life. And healing is not linear. Some days you feel strong, and some days you feel weak. Some days you feel fragile. Yes, you heard me right. Some days you feel fragile. But everything I've said are all valid. They are all valid. Mature healing involves the following among others: therapy when needed, attention when needed, conversations when safe, boundaries when necessary, togetherness when most needed, rest when exhausted. Yes, rest when exhausted, because most of us don't rest. Forgiveness when not ready, and forgiveness when you are ready. Letting go when required. Letting go when required. Remember, healing in anything or in everything is not dramatic. Healing is a daily occurrence. Yes, healing is a daily occurrence. It is choosing better responses. It is choosing not to repeat harmful patterns. Yes, it is choosing not to repeat harmful patterns. That is healing. It is choosing awareness over denial. Yes, it is choosing awareness over denial. And sometimes, yes, sometimes it is choosing to sit quietly with your own truth. It is choosing to sit quietly with your own truth. Yes, it is choosing to sit quietly with your own truth. Compassion as survivor. If everyone is sick in some way, then sickness is not optional. You heard me right. If everyone is sick in some way, then sickness is not optional. Patience is not weakness. Compassion is not luxury. Compassion is not luxury. It is survival. The person who snaps may be overwhelmed. Yes, the person who snaps may be overwhelmed. The colleague who withdraws may be grieving. Yes, the colleague who withdraws may be grieving. The partner who seems distant may be internally confused. The partner who seems distant may be internally confused. The leader who appears harsh may be privately afraid. You do not excuse harmful behavior, but you recognize complexity. Yes, you recognize complexity. And you choose gentleness where it is possible. You choose gentleness where it is possible. And most importantly, be gentle with yourself. Yes, I repeat, be gentle with yourself. Self-condemnation does not produce healing. Self-condemnation does not produce good health. Self-condemnation does not produce wealth. Awareness does. Responsibility does. Growth does. My closing words, what I call the honest conclusion. So let me ask you again and again and again. Who is not sick in this world? Who is not sick in this world? Who is not sick in this world? My answer, my honest answer, no one. No one. No one. As we are all healing something, we are all overcoming something. We are all carrying something inside of us. And that realization should not depress you. That realization should not depress me. Yes, it should connect you. It should connect me. I mean it. It should connect you and it should connect me. It means you and I are not strange to struggling. You are not defected for doubting. You have your reasons to doubt. You are not alone for hurting. Yes, you are not alone. Hurting is everywhere. You are only human. Yes, you are only human. And healing in every way is possible. Though slowly, yes, slowly and quietly is possible. Deliberately is possible. Yes, healing is possible. So today, right now, at this moment, drop the performance. Drop the weakness performance. Drop the discouragement performance. Choose honesty. Choose growth. Choose to be relentless. Choose compassion. Choose to be in the crowd for yourself, not for anybody else. For yourself. And for others, choose to be strong. Because in this world, yes, in this world, we are not competing over who is the strongest. We are not competing over who is the richest. We are not competing over who is the fastest. We are all working together through different stages of healing. We are all working together through different stages of healing. If this message resonated with you, comment and let's share your experiences in the next. As your story may help someone else, realize they are not alone. Till we meet again, this is Edesri Eno. Thank you.